Prince Harry holds alleged secrets on Kate Middleton amidst royal feud. Greetings from royal family on my channel. According to reports, the Duke of Sussex has damaging information on Duchess Kate. It's a shocking development that Prince Harry might be using a covert weapon against Kate Middleton, his estranged sister-in-law. He allegedly has harmful material that might intensify the simmering royal conflict, according to sources. Insiders claim that the Duke of Sussex has damaging information on the Duchess that she would definitely not want to come out. Even though he used to call Kate the sister I'd never had and always wanted, it appears that things have changed. According to the insider who spoke to Oprah, Princess Kate has viewed Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's controversial interviews in documentaries as a declaration of war, despite the fact that royal protocol requires her to remain silent. The insider revealed Kate is powerless to defend herself because royal protocol dictates that she should not reply. Therefore, Meghan and Harry have no qualms about publicly criticizing the royal family. There are two sides to the tale, as she has made apparent. The Duchess of Cambrige is said to have taken a strong stand against any attempts at reconciliation by her husband, Prince William, which has increased tension. According to the source, Kate has advised Prince William not to pardon the Sussexes, saying that if they continue to push their luck, they may regret it. Kate has drawn a firm line in the sand, but William is prepared to reach out for the good of the family. Don't bother apologizing. She will never pardon Meghan and Harry. Additionally, the source stressed that they will regret pushing her too far. Thank you. Please share my video. Royal fans are on the edge of their seats, anxious to solve the mysteries surrounding this high-profile conflict as the royal drama plays out and the claimed secrets held by Prince Harry remain a subject of discussion. Megan Markle versus Kate Middleton, what the book says about Prince William's cold wife. Endgame, a book on the royal family, stated that the author and the subject have not communicated since 2019. In his latest book, royal author amidst made a number of startling allegations, such as the charge that Kate Middleton was cold and ignored Meghan Markle's cries for help. According to amidst's recent book, Endgame, Kate Middleton shivers every time Meghan Markle's name is mentioned. According to the author, neither has spoken to the other since 2019. The author said that Kate Middleton had called her sister-in-law a Stepford-like royal wife and had no desire to be friends with Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle, according to Kate, is the monarchy's last shiny thing for many years to come. Kate Middleton's opinions about Meghan Markle. When Meghan was in pain, the institution, at the very least, paid her no attention. The book claims that William's mother was fundamentally too neurotic to say the truth, which further supports the institution's skewed record and the idea that women who are not born into families are eventually expendable. The author was informed by a former palace assistant that Meghan Markle was seen as challenging because she had opinions. They requested that Meghan follow all recommendations without producing any new work. It was a result of both her defying expectations of behavior for women marrying into the family and some people's laziness, the book says. Additional assertions stated in amidst's book. The article further asserted that Prince William is an ambitious prince who, upon becoming king, wishes to rip up the rulebook and do affairs the Cambrige way. Additionally, he thought that Prince Harry had been brainwashed by a therapist army. Despite being aware of the royal racists, Prince William and Kate did nothing, according to book claims. The Daily Beast's newsletter on all things royal and royal family related is called Royalist. Get it delivered to your email every Sunday by subscribing here. According to amidst's eagerly awaited new book on the royal family, Endgame, Prince William and Kate Middleton were well aware of discussions that were held in royal circles on the skin tone of Harry and Meghan's then unborn first child, Archie. According to Scobie, the couple was requested by the king to speak with Meghan and Harry over Meghan's displeasure with the matter, but they declined. The story of the royal racism controversy, which began when Meghan told Oprah Winfrey about concerns and conversations about how dark his Archie's skin might be when he's born, appears to be rekindled by the book. It is now likely that Scobie's book will be closely examined in an attempt to identify the possible author of the comments. In the book, he claims that the remarks were actually made by two people, and he is aware of their identities. However, he is unable to identify them because of UK law. Scobie states that although William is tolerant in his public role, a more complicated portrait emerges from his private life when discussing William and Kate in the book. Regarding William's efforts to address racism in football and other racial issues, Scobie remarks that they look a tad opportunistic because he has yet to clear the air with his own brother regarding those cratering accusations of unconscious bias within the family. No one knew that, behind closed doors, some of the accusations his family was dealing with came from conversations about the Sussex's unborn son that he and his wife were well aware of. The man claims, even though William proclaimed following the Oprah Winfrey interview, "We are very much not a racist family." In his letter to Megan following the interview, Scobie claims that Charles had brought up the issue, but he adds that the King also felt the Duchess of Sussex should discuss her feelings with the Wallaces too. After 2 years, William and Kate have not responded to Harry or Meghan regarding the situation. The last thing they wanted was for people to start pointing fingers at the bosses, William and Kate, a former employee said to Scobie. According to Scobie, Kate was the one who insisted on having the phrase "recollections may vary" included in the official statement from Buckingham Palace regarding the interview. This implies that the princess in particular may not agree with the Sussex's words. A person close to the family, according to Scobie, stated, "The silence has caused a lot of confusion and upset." The book also criticizes Prince Edward and his spouse Sophie for statements they have made. When a journalist approached Sophie about the interview, she joked and said, "Oprah who?" Scobie then goes on to say, "You know, if you're not into chat shows, there's no reason why you should know who she is. In any case, not in our nation." According to Scobie, the remarks about the most successful black woman in the world and one of the biggest faces in entertainment made them seem, at best, stuffy or tin-eared, and at worst, casually bigoted. Later in the book, Scobie continues to criticize Edward and Sophie for their insensitivity to racial issues. She claims that Edward insulted Antigua's Prime Minister, Gaston Browne, by guffawing in response to his suggestion that the sexes should use their diplomatic influence to help the colonized Caribbean countries receive reparatory justice. According to Scobie, Edward said, "I wasn't keeping notes, so I'm not going to give you a complete riposte." In response to Brown's statement, "Our civilization should understand the atrocities that took place during colonialism and slavery, and the fact that we have to bring balance by having open discussions. However, I appreciate your hospitality today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel." At a meeting at Kensington Palace in March 2021, Princess Michael of Kent remarked of Meghan, according to a source who spoke to Scobie, "We could already guess what someone like her would be like. I could see it coming miles away. Meghan's made it all about race because that's what everyone does these days," the woman is also reported to have said. Scobie reminds readers that at their first encounter with Meghan at a 2017 family Christmas party, Princess Michael showed up with a blackamoor brooch pinned to her lapel. Later on, Scobie notes she apologized, but never to Meghan specifically. A source informed Scobie, "I don't think she particularly cared." Scobie adds that up until recently, Queen Camilla had blackamoor sconces hanging on the walls at Clarence House and a giant blackamoor statue in the entrance hall of her home. A 4-foot muscular black man holding a light bulb and lampshade high into the sky. While covering King Charles and Prince William's efforts to address issues in both arenas moving forward, Scobie delves deeply into the royal family's lack of commitment to addressing diversity and race-related issues in the Commonwealth and within the palace walls when it comes to staffing.